hers.
Just Anna, Megan.
But hers is the main one.
Right.
It's too many blondes.
Is following along in her story and.
Hey, what's up, guys? Benji and Anthony here, and welcome to the bar for our featured film reviews.
Today we're reviewing Girl on a Train. Just came out this weekend. It's actually based on a novel by Paula Hawkins, and it's directed by Tate Taylor.
Yeah, so the trailer was a little bit interesting. It was a little confusing, to be honest. The movie was completely different from what I saw in the trailer.
The trailer was very intriguing, right? This is what brought us to say, hey, this is good enough for our October reviews.
Yeah, so we kind of wanted to bring that thriller, not really horror, but like that thriller side of horror in film. So that's why we wanted to bring this featured film in.
So this movie just came out this weekend. It's gotten a 44% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and has only made $41 million. And I only say only because the budget was $45 million.
Yeah, so it was a big budget and it hasn't made enough. And I think I know why. So this movie was about the star named Rachel. She was an alcoholic, just went through a divorce. And it goes through a story of kind of like a mystery. Things are happening. She's blacking out. She's not remembering stuff. But it's kind of confusing because it's something where... there's a mystery going on. Someone's disappeared. Someone's not coming back.
So she's on the train, right?
And that's
just like the title says.
She's on the train.
She's going on this train, and she kind of sees these lives every day because she rides the train every day to work, and excellently played by Emily Blunt. I feel that she did a great job. You get to see that she's a messy alcoholic, which I didn't actually like, but the fact that you get to see her just fall apart day after day, it's very intriguing.
Yeah. So, Girl on a Train. The best way I could describe this movie is a plot mess. Confusing mess.
To say the least.
Yeah, it's something where the story goes from future to past to future to past to future to past, and I got lost because sometimes I was like, wait, is this the past or is this the future? Because they specifically tell you with titles, which I personally don't like when they do that.
It was very similar to Gone Girl in a sense, right? Where it tells you like 3 months ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but Gone Girl was so above par,
much
higher
better.
than that. You know, that's a 9 out of 10 in my book.
Above the bar, right?
Yeah, above the bar. And it was something where I just felt like the acting wasn't there, in my opinion.
Really? Because I thought the casting was good.
Rachel was good. Emily Blunt was great. She played a great alcoholic. She played a great sad person. Someone that was trying to better herself, you know, going through that motion of what the story has to offer for her. But certain characters like Megan by Haley Bennett, which we just saw her in Magnificent Seven, I just don't feel like she's great as an actor. Like, I'm sorry. She's just very emotionless, and
she's rather bland, but I like her story. I like the fact that she's like this housewife, but she has a secret life. She's kind of like a very promiscuous woman. She has different lovers.
Exactly. She was going through the therapy session.
Mm-hmm.
She was cheating on her husband with someone else, with a couple people actually, from what I remember. And yeah, it was very confusing. It was something where...
Well, before we talk about the confusing, let's kind of set up like the structure, because you kind of need a little structure so we can tell you why it's confusing.
Because there's 3 girls in this.
Right. So you have 3 stories. Rachel, played by Emily Blunt, right? Megan, played by Halle Bennett. And then... who's the other one? Anna. Okay. So see, this is why it's confusing. Anna is married to Tom, and Rachel used to be married to Tom. And Megan is the babysitter to Tom and Anna, right? Yeah, so it's like all over the place.
I don't know. Like, yeah, it's something where they all 3 stories combined. They make sense. So
they're connected.
It's not something where like the back and forth isn't needed. It's needed because you need to know how everything happens towards that ending.
Don't give us, what happened to Megan when she was 17, and then fast forward to last Friday when Rachel was a drunk mess and doesn't remember what happened after she got off the train.
Yeah,
like, why not give us a better line of continuity?
Which is true. Like, it's something where you couldn't really feel the characters, and I feel like these were important characters because Anna and Megan were the 2 side pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the main one was Rachel, but there was the 2 side ones, but they had a big backstory to it. You found out secrets from Anna, which is currently Tom's wife. Like in the past when Rachel and Tom were together, you found out those things, and it was something where I just didn't understand it. I didn't know why she was there. Like, she was like here in 1 or 2 scenes, and she seemed crazy to me.
Right.
But she wasn't. But then it looked like she was, but then she wasn't crazy. And then, yeah, I don't know. I was very confused.
The thing about the trailer and then as opposed to the actual film, like to me, I thought that here we were following a woman who sees a murder or she sees a kidnapping or something. But then when you actually go to see the movie, you're like, wait, this is not what I was planning on seeing.
I think they I forget her name, like, as an actor, because I'm bad with names as actors. But the girl from That 70s Show, the girl from The Orange Is the New Black, she was in the trailer. They made her seem like she was important. And she in this movie for like, what, 2 minutes? And it's like, why do you show me that in the trailer?
That's right. She was like the roommate.
Exactly. She was the one that helped her. And it was like, why were you in it? Like, what was the point of you in this film? Like, why would you pick someone that big right now because of Orange Is the New Black, and not use her the way she's supposed to be, you know? But it was something, like, I was confused with, you know, the one thing I did like in the movie was Tom. He was the one actor I believed. He was an asshole. Tom, excuse me for my language, first of all.
Played by Justin Theroux, right?
Yeah, he was great. He made you hate him as a character. And if you decide to go watch the film, you know why. It's something where you got that passion where you see a character and you're either crying, you're either sad, you're either mad, or you hate the person. And when they make you feel that, it's a good example, you know?
I agree.
And he got that. He got my attention. Rachel, the way her alcoholism affected her, the way she acted, like, you know, that I believed it. I believe she was an alcoholic.
Do you think this is almost like an Oscar-nominated role? Because, I mean, the whole movie was based around her, and I felt that she carried it well. It was confusing. It was a mess. It was a lot of, you know, hence the 44% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. But, like, still, we can't take away that Rachel did a great job.
She did do a good job.
Emily did a good job.
She did a great job. You felt like, you know, in one part of the story, you were like, oh, she's dumb. And the other one, you're like, oh, no, I feel for her. And it's something where you love the character throughout. But something I realized, something I was talking to the people that I went to go watch the movie with was, it felt like this movie was meant for the people that read the book.
Right.
And it's something where, you know, a good example of that is Harry Potter. When you would go watch the movie, I didn't feel like I needed to read the book to understand the film. Like, it told me everything I needed.
True.
Maybe in the later ones, it felt like more I needed to read the book. But this one, I just felt like if you've read the book, if you love the book, you would love this movie because you're like, oh, that's why this happens. Oh, what? And it's something where you get lost. I got lost a lot of the times. Like, a lot of the
I got lost towards the end. I didn't know if I was in the present time or if I was in last week at the Friday when the incident happened.
Yeah, and there was something where, I don't know, like, I in my opinion, it was predictable. I guess the end. I guessed pretty much the ending.
Through that whole mess, through that whole craziness, you thought it was predictable.
It was kind of like the one thing about me is I analyze movies
as it goes along.
Yeah, too much to the point where I'm like, oh, I know where this is going, and that's why certain movies I fail to enjoy because it's something where it's like. I was gonna say, yeah. It's something where, like, I've seen it before. Where have I seen it? Oh, I've seen it in Gone Girl. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've seen this. Oh, I've seen it in this movie or in this one. Which this movie reminded me a lot like Gone Girl, but just like we said, not as good. And
well, let's talk about two good things that I really enjoyed about this film, and that is like a cameo of Lisa Kudrow. She did a very small part. She plays Tom's boss's wife, and you see her at a party and on a train. And I actually liked her because it was that whole little friends, like, oh, Lisa Kudrow. And another one that I really enjoyed was Allison Janney. She played a detective. She played a very hard-ass woman.
She was cool.
She came in. She was no nonsense, all business. And for me, every time she was in the scene, she commanded the scene. And I really enjoyed her.
And like I said, certain characters really intrigued me. But overall, the story was confusing. It was lacking. It was too many being
on loose ends.
Yeah. And it fell apart towards the end. It fell apart to the point where I saw the ending and I was like, okay, that makes sense. All right, can we get out of here now? Yeah, that was how I felt. So would you recommend this movie, man?
I don't know if I would recommend it. If you see it on cable and you have nothing to do on laundry day, check it out. My grade is a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, mine's a little lower. Mine's a 6 out of 10. And it's the same concept. I just didn't really get involved with the story.
The trailer looked good, and I wanted it to like it.
But we get a lot of movies like that nowadays. You see a trailer, and then the movie's, bad. That's why I don't even watch trailers as it is. So
that's true.
It's something where it felt short to me. I don't recommend going to watch it in theaters or wasting money. Maybe like a $5 theater if you want to go watch something on the weekend. But I recommend waiting for it to come on DVD or Blu-ray. Pick it up then if you want to, or if it's on TV, watch it there. Hey, what's up, guys? Benjamin Anthony here again, and thank you for joining us at the bar for the Girl on the Train review.
Join us next Wednesday when we're going to be doing a Halloween classic, Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, it's a really cult classic film from the 90s. Hopefully you guys can join that. If you guys seen that movie, let us know in the comments down below what you guys thought about that movie so far. Also in the comments down below for the kind of Girl on the Train kind of thing, let us know of other mystery thriller films that you've seen that maybe we could review or you guys like. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe in the bottom. Thank you for joining us at the bar again, and have a good one.